live. We are live. Hello, fuckers. It is I, back from one of my numerous medical leaves this year. Matt Magnum, aka the Leviathan Devil. And today, I am joined with... there goes not swearing in the first minute. I am joined by my favorite motley crew of players. Starting off with the person who takes surprisingly good notes, Keith.
Well, that's the Pol Pot calling the kettle black.
And going right from Keith to a person who's been flaunting a Switch 2 so far today. Hello, Carl.
MKW. MKW.
Ew.
Next up, we have the official leader of the Nintendo boycott. Hello, Lewis.
Hi there. Power World is great. You should play that. It's $30. The Switch is what, $800 after buying a game for the controllers? Come on. Play Power World.
I just can't get into the crafting, man. But, like, that and, like, I don't want to sink in $30 before I even try the multiplayer, which I can't try the multiplayer because apparently we can't crossplay yet. I'll try it again once we can do that.
Crossplay works now, by the way.
Will you
They
try
already did that.
Dating sim?
Oh, absolutely not.
Did you hear me, Matt?
Yes, I did, but I was asked, would you try the Power World dating sim? And I said absolutely not.
Power World multiplayer crossplay is already a thing.
Oh, neat. I'll give it a try again at some point here. I got some things on my plate still, but I will give it another earnest try.
And you can transfer your pals with you from world to world, assuming you didn't hack them.
Yep.
I get to have my endgame, guys! Yay!
Next up, we have Alverber.
Hello.
Then we have Lightsbane 44.
Hello.
Lightsbane 1 through 43 and Lightsbane 69 were all taken.
I never tried to go 69.
Of course you didn't, buddy. Of course you didn't. Finally, we have Catbad, savior of the universe.
Watch you while you sleep.
Joke's on you.
Joke's on you, you don't sleep. Lamau.
No, joke's on you. I was gonna... No, I'm still not making that joke. I don't want to cross that line. Oh, wait. No, I know why I don't want to make that joke. Joke's on you. I sleep commando.
Oh, no wonder I always end up blind.
Oh, no!
That was bad.
You know...
I'm sorry, it's the truth.
No, I'm not gonna make that sacrilegious joke. Yeah, know what? Fuck it. In for a penny, in for a pounding.
I mean, that's what silver can really apply to. I mean,
so,
it's fine.
Seth,
Pardon?
Someone who has been raised in a Catholic family, Saul himself was also blinded when he saw divinity.
The worst part is that I think God's gonna smite you for that one. That's a one trip way to hell. Have fun.
That wasn't even funny.
You know what? That's actually true. I did say, I probably shouldn't do that, and I probably should not make a joke about the gospel, and I did it anyway. So,
Well, that's it. It's over for you. No matter what you do, that's it. It's over.
Where's the notes?
they are the top pinned comment in Rebirth of the Lost God Rebooted.
In other words, if we suddenly hear thunder and Matt disappears, we know what happened.
What?
Oh,
No,
yeah,
don't
this-
be ridiculous. I don't believe he's gonna spite me. I just think I'm gonna be murdered. Or not, sorry.
Same
I
thing.
don't think I'm gonna be murdered. I just think that sends me to hell. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, you're still going there anyways, so.
Eh.
Crack. So,
It's okay, a little bit of half of us
Hey,
are probably
Keith,
going
since
there.
you did notes the other day, why don't you do a recap?
I don't remember what happened.
Well, you have your notes you made.
I didn't make any notes. We didn't do anything last time because you had your heartburn.
Heat exhaustion, actually. And
Same thing.
Tomato, potato.
no, one of those is actually a far more serious issue.
Tomato, potato, same thing.
It's okay. No one cares.
Also, Keith, we both know I don't mean Sunday. I meant last time we were here, because I didn't say yesterday. I said last time.
Whatever. Yes, so some stuff happened.
Keith, do you forget where the notes are?
I'm buying time. Shut up.
How did you forget what notes are?
fine
Literally, Matt
time,
said where they
dang
were
you.
because Lewis asked.
We start with leaving for some time alone after his traumatic event. That is that he was resurrected and was told that he would now be taking shits for a god.
God, that is so
After
funny.
We enter the first boss time. A portal to the plane of water opens with catfolk being herded in, except for one, a dark-haired female catfolk. Gives a stereotypical bad guy speech about how fighting is pointless, business, more useful alive, etc., etc. Claims that if they are beaten, they will just explode. Lamau, yeah, right. Agatha asks if they know what happened to Seth. They don't, but claims that everyone will want to know the info they have to offer. We let them go, no boss fight, and they said they'd send a note to the campfire, Alvara's bar, with the info later. Lamau, yeah, right. We search the camp and find a locked chest. Ringo lockpicks it and finds a journal. Pages are being written as he looks at it. They write SOS a lot, asks who we are, but won't give any info. Eventually reveals that it's someone from a different time. It turns out to be Ringo's pinnacle item, one of them anyway. They are basically a soul copy from the past stuck in the book, and from Assyria of all places, who'da thunk. Reeve finds notes and wingdings. Marcel finds intercepted top-secret information about the Taldane Federation from Glenda the Spy Master. Gives it to Graves in the campfire, Alvara's bar, but he can't read. What a loser. Graves gives it to Alvara, the owner of the campfire, Alvara's bar.
What the hell are these notes?
Of the information, or we fix their problem, which involves Matt in some fashion, probably to kill him. Wacky emoji.
Hey, by the way, my food just arrived, so I will be back.
Okay.
We tell we tell Alvara all that we find of Seth is a book. She's not happy with this predicament. They invite Gavilan to tend the bar while Alvara, the owner of the campfire, Alvara's bar, currently run by Gavilan. That says, summarize, 3 days before the job, the catfolk camp went from destitute to abundant. It was too fast a type, sorry. They teamed up with Aquaria because she had something that each bandit wanted. Her last job was to look after the last of slaves right before you got there, but she gives you a P.O. box and TN if they wish to correspond. Oh, and they were hired by the Aspis Consortium.
You spelled that incorrectly, and I thank you for it.
No, I didn't. There's also a necromancer cult. Who knew that?
So
We knew that.
So
The leader, Kitsune, and Saint Rockford is the right-hand man. We had dealings with him in the past, but he was pretending to be the leader, which his henchmen believed. The leader, being a Kitsune, is troublesome because they can mimic people at will, and therefore could be any one of us. They could even be you. We decided to
could be me. He could even be Shotgun.
Yeah, that's the joke I made last time.
God.
It could be you. It could even be me gets killed. We decided to quarantine ourselves in the panic room of the base for 24 hours to make sure none of us are among us. We play rock, paper, scissors, fists to knock each other out, who is the imposter, if there even is one. Reeve wins, and the evil Cardo mentor named Trap Trick poofs up in a puff of smoke in front of him. Reeve immediately attacks and immediately fails. He does your usual bad guy speech bullshit and tries to shoot Marcel in the fucking face, but he has to leave and pulls and puffs out again. How uneventful. Praedyth comes down and finds us. He asks why we are down here. We explain he lets us out. Agatha explains that her special Kakashi eye would easily allow her to see a Kitsune, but believed that there was an even more powerful illusionist among us, using Invisible the Card Guy. Grave asks Gavilan to talk to Alvera, who gives assurance that everything is fine, flawlessly with no problems whatsoever, despite Grave's best interests. Graves realizes that the letter from Glenda was highly dubious and likely written under distress. Gavilan takes the credit. My note steam is pretty much out, so these last sentences were highly truncated.
So, Aspis is spelled A-S-P-U-S?
No, it's not.
I mean, I like the spelling we use better, but that is how it's pronounced. That is how it's spelled.
No.
Also, the note started off with, Keen is taking notes. God have pity on your souls. Everyone give a round of applause for Keith's note-taking skills.
Looking back, there are more grammatical errors than I was running out of steam. Thank you. Thank you.
Wait, we're using the soundboard? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes. Yeah, I did the golf clap and then someone clapped.
Reading Yuri!
Happy Pride Month, everyone!
Oh my god. Anyway. Because we left off on Val. We're about to have an absolute disaster of a breakdown.
It's fine. Shut up.
She just received a letter that has her boyfriend's blood on it. How are you going to say that's fine?
Shut up.
Graves would be like, well, I mean, the based upon the coloration of the blood, they're healthy.
Oh, I see. It's all good. You should really thank him anyway. Gavilan didn't say that. I'm just out.
I was just gonna slowly look. I was like, get out.
I didn't say that. That was out of character.
Well, you didn't say it was.
I mean, I said, to be fair, even I said if that was in character, Graves would say in response to that.
Yeah.
So, I didn't think he was saying it in character. Keith can be ridiculous at times, but he's not that stupid.
Look, I'm already
Are
out.
you
of this
sure about
thing.
that?
You people are mean to me.
You guys are rather mean to Keith.
Yeah, but it's normal.
That says some things.
Don't worry, Elmer. We'll find your cat.
Wait, she's missing a cat?
Seps a
Oh my
cat.
god.
What did I
Hey,
miss?
do you even know who we're looking for?
Oh,
What did I miss?
Nothing.
My food
Literally
just
nothing.
arrived, so.
We just started.
we didn't just start. Graves is like, so Gamelot's like, don't worry, we'll find your cat. Because we're picking off where we left off last time, which was her freaking out. And Graves like, wait, she has a cat missing? And Gamelot was like, that's the cat folk. Do you even know who we're looking for? And Graves like, actually, they prefer the term Amuron.
I don't give a shit what they prefer. They are literally of the feline.
Wow. Didn't know you
That's
graduated to racism.
I'm racist to cats now.
During all of this, Elmer is just stiff, not even saying a word.
How would you say your willpower is right
Also,
now?
food is here. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna say that 0. I'm gonna command them to be happy.
I mean, neither of your sheets are available to you. You're just 1 second.
Okay, let me roll something real quick.
What?
That didn't go well. Oh wait, I can fudge it?
So, you guys, so, what are you doing?
I'm trying to fudge it, so it's a 20.
That's not how you fudge it.
I don't know how you fudge it.
You see, roll 20. Oh wait. Roll 20. There you go.
Flawless victory.
And here's a fork.
So I haven't seen people so bummed since I run with an Islatron 12.
What did you say?
Classic adventure that I remember it so well.
Oh my goodness,
An
why is
Islatron
everyone
12.
cutting out?
Alright, give me a moment. I can fix that.
You're fine on my end, Kate.
Well, regardless, I'm not for the GM. And
How's this? Is that better?
Yes.
Alright, I was saying, boy, I haven't seen people this bummed out since our last encounter with the Nihilatron Mark 12.
Great.
What a crazy and wacky adventure that we all remember so well.
Graves looks at you and says, we promised not to talk about an Islatron Model 12.
No, that was 13, the unlucky model.
No. Model 13 was always unlucky in a final way. Model 12 died tragically. Don't you remember?
Final way? We had at least 58 more models after that.
Dude. The other 58 models are in later campaigns. Shut up.
Oh no! I'm breaking the conditioning!
You guys remember an Islatron Model 5? That guy was unhinged.
I regret starting this bit. Why is My Hero Academia another show now? I don't understand today's culture.
What?
Why
Yeah,
does
no,
he wear...
They made the sequel to the original.
Do I already
That's
get
Yeah,
going
that-
off
this
of
thing?
Your
the-
antagonist is Deku too.
basically.
These words confuse me. I didn't even finish the first one. I got to the first tournament.
Wait, you did finish the tournament arc? Come on.
I got sidetracked. It's been too long, so I'm
I
afraid to go back.
ended it with the overhaul
At least
arc.
finish the tournament
Because-
arc.
No,
Yeah.
I will one day return when I'm done with Black Clover.
Y'all are so far
Oh God,
behind.
why are you watching Black Clover instead of My Hero?
Because
I
Black
enjoy
Clover
it.
is better.
It's a well, I wouldn't say that, but it's a
I
funny
wouldn't
show.
say that.
It's a very funny show. Oh, and I watched the latest season of Demon Slayer. Also a very funny show.
Okay, Demon Slayer. Yeah, Demon Slayer is acceptable.
Demon
I'm watching
Slayer
Dragon Ball
is
GT.
unacceptable. What are you on?
The
Demon
art
Slayer
is good.
is great.
See,
What's
that's
wrong
the
with Demon
greatest
Slayer?
part about it, and everything else is sort of like a meh.
Yes,
disagree.
I agree.
I don't see how you can.
I don't know.
like Black
There's
Clover,
some characters I like. The Earth
but
Hero
not
is kinda
like
great.
Demon Slayer.
Although he doesn't get a lot of screen time.
Because I actually like a lot of the character development in Black Clover.
I like the characters in both, and I think Demon Slayer is funnier. They
I'm
do a lot
back.
more better visual gags.
Yeah.
We can continue on now. I'm here.
Welcome on. Meow.
Come in panicking. Go.
Oh my god.
Oh, by the
I'm
way,
sorry.
I conditioned you to be happy.
We did not determine that.
I did.
I was kind of listening, but not at the same time, so probably have to give me a quick rundown. Shut up, phone! I just took my medicine.
Oh,
Okay.
so that's what the iPhone alarm sounds like.
You just heard it.
No,
No, that's not the base
That-
iPhone alarm.
that's not the base one. The base one is completely different. And
Anyway, I
sounds
have
like
mind
shit.
controlled you to be happy against your will.
Oh, God.
No.
Yes, because I have said so, and I'm very stubborn.
Anyway,
Keith,
Being stubborn and
you
being
don't
right are
have
two
your
separate things.
character sheet.
No.
so are the both of them still in the room with her, or
Well,
what?
yeah, because the whole thing about Graves saying, "Oh, that blood looks healthy," is not happening because that's always going to be
No,
a
I know.
joke.
No, I know. Anyway.
There are two people who can tell you what healthy blood looks like outside of a human body, and it's a vampire and Graves. Surprisingly, not because Graves.
I think
is a
Darkfall can probably do it too.
that falls under vampire.
Yes.
So, like I said, vampire and vampire-related things in Graves, because Graves sees
What
enough
happened to
blood
that
being spilled.
necromancer I made?
I don't know if I brought them up yet.
It wasn't. Will it be brought up?
Yep.
I never made the art for his transformation.
Currently,
Anyway.
Gavilan and Graves are arguing about the various Nihilotron units between 1 and 13.
And I regret making this bit.
Why do you think I played into the bid instead of ignoring it?
Because
when I do it, it stops becoming fun, doesn't it?
You're right.
Fuck.
You're right. You're so
Anyway,
bad at this.
anyway. My god. With the two of them just kind of like bickering between each other, Ever is just like kind of slowly coming out of like her like stiff as a statue state, and she's just
I could
She-
knock
she-
her out with
she's
a candlestick.
what?
I could knock her out with a candlestick.
But why would you knock her out? She's internally freaking the hell out.
So that you're not freaking the hell out.
Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Alvar got felled by a candlestick.
I mean, to be fair, if you tried to smack her at any given point, she probably has enough panic adrenaline to probably knock you out instead.
Well, we won't know for sure, because neither of your character sheets are available to you, so let's try and not do role-based shenanigans.
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
Alvary, what were you saying?
It's because she's just kind of like still coming out of it. It's like there's gonna be one of two things to do with this note. And she's like slowly like just calmly folding it. Just like either we go to find whoever can try to help with this, or I'm gonna try to go on my own to find him. Because I'm not about to sit and just let whatever's gonna happen to him happen to him.
Graves looks at you as like, what are you willing to do to get this information?
She turns to look at him. It's like, Graves, let me be honest with you. For the amount of things that I've done over my time to get any sort of information possible, I'm probably willing to step over a few boundaries to get what I need to find.
I don't think you understand what I'm saying. Like, okay, you have two options for who to get information like that from. And one of them is currently, well, we don't know where he is. And the other one is someone that you don't want to owe a favor right now.
And do you care to remind me of that second person?
Follow me.
I'll stay at the bar, bye!
No, Gavilan, come with us.
Fine, he switches it to closed.
Wait,
It
Alvara's
takes off his-
bar has a closed sign?
Look, I knew
No.
things would be a bit of a kerfuffle here. I came prepared. I had to bring my own apron.
Oh my god.
Why does it say, kiss the cook's wife?
Because you have a cuckold fetish, Matt.
Where's the lie, though?
First of all, that is some serious accusations. Second of all...
It is 100% true.
Second of all...
I've seen you. I've seen how you designed your wife.
Second of all... Because I am not gonna just do the first of all bit without a second of all. Second of all... I'm glad that you didn't deny that it said that. That's all I have to say.
I know
I mean-
argue with
I mean,
you
it
about
either
stuff
could
like
have been that-
is unwinnable.
No, you could say...
I was gonna say, it either could have
No,
been
no,
that, or
no,
it just said
Keith.
kiss the wife's cook.
Keith, this
Yeah.
was one of the few times you could have won because Graves can't read.
You bastard. You bastard. Then why did Graves even say that?
Because
It felt... He's trying to poke fun at you.
Oh, in that case, I say it does not say. It says nothing. It's a blank white frock.
Oh, like the one Lancelot's wife wears.
I don't even know who that is.
You know, Delilah.
I remember Lancelot.
been a while since we've seen him.
Yeah, anyways, how many of you are allowed on campus at the Begambia?
I am.
I'm more about
I'm-
the two people who could probably blow up the entire city if they went haywire.
Well, I don't know if I'm allowed. I've never been there before. I can probably get a visitor's pass. Isn't Matt a teacher there?
Well,
Fine
Isn't-
teacher.
Isn't Matt a teacher there, Graves? Has more shenanigans
I
happened
mean-
while I've been gone?
I was gonna say, I don't know if Alvaro would be there. I mean, she was there at one point, but I don't know if she's allowed there again.
Gavilan, I told you the rumors that are going on. You think they're allowing him to teach while that's happening?
Look, I am an emperor of a nation. I could get a fucking visitor's pass to discount Hogwarts.
Discount Hogwarts.
Gavilan,
Shots fired.
Just you can't call every Magic Academy outside of your kingdom discount.
Yes, I can, because I named mine Hogwarts.
I don't know why, but somewhere, someone is having an aneurysm because of that name.
No, it's just the sheer stupidity.
Well,
Anyways.
I mean, to be fair, I could probably get you on campus. I just want to know if either of you are banned from the campus.
I'm not banned. I've never been there.
I mean,
Well, not in this timeline.
I've only been on campus maybe once or twice.
There was that other
I've never
timeline
told
where I
anyone.
almost killed a student.
Alvaro just looked straight at you.
Damn.
Yes. Oh, like you haven't almost killed a student here.
I mean,
Matter of fact, I've not.
actually, Alvaro, like, the amount of alcohol poisonings you've caused amongst the student population, I'm surprised no one's died yet.
She looks at Graves like, I mean, listen, the amount.
Hey,
Listen, the
that's
amount
another
of, the amount
motive
of time.
to add on to the list. Maybe one of your customers who died is upset. Anyways, let's go.
Oh my god. She was about to argue with me, like, listen, the amount of times Matt has told me stop putting fucking matches in the drink. She's like, fine.
Oh, also, you need to stop putting matches in your drink. That's a carcinogen.
You've been putting matches in that contains phosphorus, Albert. No wonder the drinks are so dirty.
She looks up, I was like, listen, the amount of times he's been griping at me about it, I'm finally deciding, fuck it, I'll just not do it anymore.
You shouldn't have done it to me. What made you think that was a good idea?
It kills the aesthetic of one of my special drinks, but what fucking ever then.
Aesthetic. Do you have a health manager? What a health inspector? And Gavilan's turning blue in the beak.
Well, you see, the health inspector walks in, sees who's behind the counter, gives it an A+, and leaves. That's how she's been getting away with this.
No.
You can't get getting away with this!
When will you learn that your actions have consequences?
Okay, Kirito, calm down.
Alvarez like looks over at Graves like, I mean, to be fair, he made the mistake of at one point when I had to babysit him in Maple that he wanted me to go down a metal slide first, and she like pans over at Gavel.
Alvaro, what does that have to do with anything?
Graves says, I believe
Realize
Matt
what I'm
calls
made of
that
and what
a
I produce, right?
whataboutism. Whatever that means.
I know what that means, but that's because I am eons upon the endless stars old.
You know, we should probably pick up the students who are helping with this whole fiasco. They'll probably want to know what's going on.
Who are they?
Well, Reeve is tagging along with us. He's already here. Then we've got...
Okay, I'm familiar with Reeve, yes.
We've got Balthazar McBalthazar the Third.
Never heard of him, but I'm familiar with the Balthazar family.
Silver is just like rubbing her eyes, like.
What do you mean you're familiar? You know what? Never mind. Then we have Uratem and It Was Goldfist.
Never heard of him.
What about the name Lily Magicatus?
Rings a bell.
You remember those assholes in that prison that literally stopped you from using magic that one time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, no, I remember very little of our first adventure.
Okay. No, that was from the second half where you started getting your memories back.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Yeah, those guys are sort of. Lily Magicanis was a former leader of that group, and now is a student here. And they got knocked too hard on the head, lost their memories. That's a whole thing.
Oh, that's tragic. Anyone else?
So basically the same as that one elf that was in here.
Then you have Estriel, the ranger who keeps getting lost in the forest.
Oh, no.
Alvera just gets like a stupid look on her face, like, how does a ranger get lost in the woods?
From what I've understood to be happening, the woods are sort of magically shape-shifting to fuck with people.
Ah.
And then finally...
classic fuckery, understood.
And then finally, you have Patience. You remember Patience, Gamelon?
Yes.
Yeah, well, one of the Leviathan pirates that got skewered with like 99 different sharp objects. She survived.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. And now she's here. Without memories.
Well, that's less good, but I'm happy to hear they're alive. Anyone else?
How the fuck are there 3 amnesiacs just waltzing around?
Alvera,
You know,
one of the most
that's
important...
a question I have, but an answer for later.
I have an answer for you, Alvera. One of the greatest stories of heroism in our modern era is of, like, 6 amnesiacs. Amnesiacs tend to go with adventuring because, like, you know, what the fuck else is there to do that pays enough money for them to figure out what their memories are?
Also, this region has a high ratio of coconuts.
What?
Also,
She,
this
like, looks
region has
over
a
at
high
Gavel.
ratio of coconuts.
Oh my god.
First of all, I have not even seen a coconut within like 5 feet of anywhere in this town.
Okay, I just
But
need
also-
to vent for a second. There is this solid JJ skit where Batman gets amnesia because he gets hit in the head with a metal pipe. And it's one of those like old Super Friends style ones. So all of the others are worried he's not going to fund the Justice League anymore, so Superman hits him with a metal pipe again. And he gets all of his memories back. But right before he gets hit with the metal pipe, he's like, oh my goodness, my mental trauma is now healed. I'm a fucking billionaire. Don't worry, you guys are saving the world. I'm going to help you. And then he gets hit on the head just as he says, I'm going to help you guys fund yourself.
God.
Batman without the mental trauma, no thank you.
How do you like your Batman? Like I like my martini, shaken and stirred in the head.
So, anyone
What
else?
the fuck?
Or is that everyone?
I mean, that could go for Seth and his
Did
choice
I already
of women.
mention the tyrant fruit, Lushy?
I think I saw that in a report from Matt.
That is irrelevant.
No, it's not Catman. No, it's not.
Is there anyone else?
Not that is probably on the list of people who need to know.
Oh, okay, that's good. I was afraid there might be some other people.
Estriel, probably.
I already mentioned Estriel.
Wasn't no,
He
wasn't.
never mentioned
I remember
it.
seeing her. Wasn't there a newer student that came in that was hanging out with the group?
I mean, they don't have too much invested going on, and besides, I don't know how to find moths.
He never mentioned
No,
Rebooted.
that's not who I'm talking about. It was a God, how do I even describe her? Brunette, blue eyes, human.
No, I'm pretty sure I've got the entire list of people.
Over just like squinting. It's like
You never
I
mentioned
could have sworn I've seen her.
Well, yes, you've seen her, but, like, no, this is... First of all, the fact I'm doing this might already get me a court-martial. I'm not including people...
mentioned him.
Yeah, there's a reason for that. Ringo is buyable. This information's sort of sacred.
I wanted to do a bit.
Fine, we can bring the base commander along, but I'm going to.
Yeah,
I'm
just making
going
sure.
to
I
murder
don't
all.
want you to bring him along. I just want you to mention that he exists.
Okay, fine. Also, we're not bringing Ringo because I'm pretty sure he'd sell this information for a literal line of baking soda.
Upon hearing
be
his
fair, and I
name,
don't trust-
Gavilan just looks.
I mean that. To be fair, I don't really trust his little floaty companion thing.
Is
I've
baking
never
soda the
never
white
understood a
powdery
single-
stuff he
You're not
puts in
here.
his nose?
Go away. Go
I've
away. You're
never
not
understood
here.
a single thing he said.
Anyway,
What are you guys
upon hearing
talking
that-
about? BRB is chill.
Upon hearing that name, Gavilan gets
Because
noticeably
I've heard
less
Hiptred talk
confused.
before. I've never understood a single damn word that thing has said.
What, you guys don't speak ancient Osirian?
Upon hearing that name,
no.
Gavilan gets noticeably less amused and says, "Oh, he's here. We shall avoid him."
I was gonna say how Vera looks at Gavilan's like, I'm sorry, do you have beef with an ancient dragon thing?
No, not the dragon. I could care less about that thing. I just don't like it.
Yes, you mean the gremlin and his crack pipe.
I just don't like the frog, that's all.
Why don't you like the frog? What happened there?
He's annoying, and he pestered me about speaking to the dragon.
I mean, to be
Ring
fair.
ding 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 ring ding 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 ring ding.
I pinched my tongue.
No.
Shut up. I pinched my tongue. God damn you, cat.
I mean,
I bit my tongue.
how many of you don't understand what the dragon is saying?
I never met the dragon. I don't even know the context. Anyway, I'm gonna leave my mic for a second, so I have to go do something at the bar.
See how Vera looks at Graves like, to be fair, I'm kind of surprised he hasn't tried to eat the frog yet.
Well, Alvaro, of course you're surprised. You don't understand what he's saying. He's like a respectable gentleman from like millions and millions of years ago or whatever.
I'm not talking about the dragon.
I'm pretty sure Ringo is convinced BRB isn't real.
I'm more so saying I'm surprised Gavilan hasn't tried to eat the frog. That's all I'm saying.
Gavilan is not a cannibal. He's many things, but cannibal is not one of them.
Clearly you haven't seen any of the wildlife here. And she starts to walk away to continue. Like, come on, we've got work to do.
Correct, we have work to do. Where are you going? You're walking the opposite direction.
She sighs and turns on her heels.
Okay, Alvaro, look, I've got to go arrange this meeting. So you go gather the Nimrods and Nitwits. Reeve, help her along. Make sure she doesn't go absolutely ballistic. I expect you to put your body in the way of any fireball that demon puts in front of you.
That is what I intend to do.
I'm back.
I was
She
being
looks prepared,
sarcastic,
like-
Reeve. If she uses a fireball on anyone, you have my full permission to not die.
No, it's what I'm good at.
It's gonna say how Vera looks at Graves like, I mean, yeah, to be fair, probably call, because while I seem calm right now, and then she, like, motions to herself, internally, not okay.
Oh, speaking of which, Alvaro, I got you a gift, and he pulls out a little box.
Vera
What
just, like,
is
looks
it?
at it and is like, I'm concerned what you chose to get, but, now I'm curious.
It's a little pendant.
She tilts her head and, like, grabs the box to open it.
Inside is a picture of you and Graves at the Christmas party, and it says, "Best bartender ever."
Oh my
no,
god.
the embarrassing
Oh
photo
no,
of
the
her
cute
at
Graves
the Christmas
moment.
party.
Oh no.
Anyways, you gotta
So, yeah,
try it
we're just-
on?
She's just kind of look at it, but because the fact that she's like completely like emotionally overwhelmed internally, she would likely just probably start to tear up over it. Because at this point she's like very heavily overwhelmed.
You know what? Let me help you get it on.
she like nods like, thank you.
Yeah, and it clicks into place. It's like, yeah, actually, he pulls out a little button and he pushes it. This is actually just a way to make sure you don't go nuclear by accident, because sorcerers tend to do that, apparently. Don't get me wrong, it's a heartfelt gift, and I do actually care enough to get you something more than what was required, but, like, at the end of the day, you are a fireball waiting to explode at any given moment, so...
He gave you the toy from a Krabby Kids meal.
She kind of like nods, gets like, yeah, to be fair. I mean, Matt did at some point, so that's fair.
Well, that also exploded at some point, but don't worry, it's fine dwarven craftsmanship with elven jewel cutting. Sacrilegious in nature, but beautiful in concept.
Interesting.
A true gift of my friendship to you.
She like pats my arms like, thank you.
Yes. Okay, go gather up the goobers, now that you're not a walking nuke. Whatever that is.
She like puts a thumbs up and just starts to walk away because she's like trying to gather herself while she goes to go get them.
Ding 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 ding.
Shut it out.
Well,
it's not my fault. It's not my fault.
To be fair, that's true. Shut up, Catman.
It's in my head.
What do you mean?
Oh,
You're
it's
the
in
one
my
that's
brain.
He said that the frog was annoying.
Brain rot in my brain.
What? Hey, what's wrong with my brain rot? It's got brain rot in it.
I wish for death.
My brain rot's got brain rot. How's that work?
I wish for crazy frog ass.
It's wait. Skibbity Toilet, but instead of them playing the Skibbity Toilet song, it's just Crazy Frog.
No! No!
Ribbity ding ding ding, yes, ribbity ding ding rib rib.
First of all, neither of you fucking say that word ever again. Second of all, get the hell back on track.
Okay.
Man, I just
you're the one gathering everyone for this next affinity mission. So who are you going to first? Because until you tell me where we're going first, I'm gonna keep riffing.
I love Riggedy Toilet.
Shut the fuck up. I want to go look for let's see. Eeny, meeny, money. Who do I want to look for? I'll look for the goblin.
He's reacting to his favorite brain rot medicine, Ribbity Toilet.
Oh man, oh man, yeah. The scroll people are really beating the ribbities this time. It is definitely the status ridiculous.
By the way,
I'm
only calling it Ribbity Toilet, but it is the Bang Bang song that's going on.
Crazy Frog.
Yeah, this is Crazy Frog. Dude, brain rotception. I'm actually curious if I could edit that up very quickly. I'm not going to try, though.
Oh, no.
Like,
have the head bob in the toilet to the beat, except that it's Crazy Frog instead of the guy from Skibbity Toilet. Yeah, you could totally do that if you had some skills.
If you had skills.
I mean, to be fair, it's not the hardest edit. It's just I don't want to put
edit the frog's torso out with the toilet and have his head sticking out of it while he's still biking on it.
No!
And just keep the rest of the video the same.
Okay.
Problem solved. Then make a mashup of it, like music-wise.
Skibbity bing bing.
No. No. We're putting that on the back burner. We're not touching
Yes,
that
we
until
are.
it cools off.
We are. Until I
Anyway.
learn how to edit an SFM, we're not doing this.
No, don't you do it. Don't freaking do
I
it.
hope you don't.
Oh,
Who
come
knows?
on.
It could be the next sand roll.
Dude.
No!
Dude, this channel would go viral if I did it. That's the opportunity cost.
I hate you all.
You're the one who brought it up. Shush.
No, I only brought up like 70% of it.
No,
No,
he didn't bring
you
up
specifically
any of
brought
it.
up the
Catman
matching.
brought up the skibbity. Catman brought up the crazy frog, and I was thinking to myself, what if it was crazy frog and skibbity toilet?
Okay, well,
God.
the brain rot still exists. You can easily
I'm
get
already
us
getting
out
a
of here.
headache just hearing the mentions of these. I'm gonna continue on here.
Yes, please do.
So Alvara's like getting ready to approach him, of course, hearing whatever the hell he's doing, and she's just like taking a breath, and then she goes to approach him. Balthazar?
Oh! You startled me, woman!
The Phoenix comes
She-
by
she-
and says he's allergic to being startled. Don't worry, buddy. I got your happy pin.
By the way, he is in his iron lung.
Yes.
God. And I'm
How
sorry, who
could you
came
do
by?
this to me? Don't you know that I'm currently having trouble breathing?
Who, I'm sorry, who else came by, Matt?
Well, he's in his room, so
Hey,
his pet Phoenix, Atalanta.
Oh, okay.
You actually know Atalanta.
Yeah, no, I didn't hear who came by, so that's why I was
Atalanta.
asking.
Atlanta?
Keat, don't make me change your name.
Skippity?
Okay, Keat, say it with me. Atalanta.
Yes.
Atlantis.
God damn it, Canes.
The lost city of Atlanta.
Oh, my Lanta?
Anyway, she kind of looks at the Phoenix and then back to him. It's like, she's like, okay, I kind of need you to come with me for something, and need to gather up any of your classmates or friends because they also need to come with.
I don't wanna.
It's mildly important.
Oh, that's the same.
Alvaro just stares at him. It's like, either you willingly get out of that iron lung and come with to go fetch your friends, or I'm gonna have to bring you out of it.
But I don't wanna.
Atalanta looks at you and is like, I could get you more ribbity toilet. Just give me 24 hours and do what she says.
And I also can't get myself out of the iron lung.
She looks over at the Phoenix, is like, is he normally like this?
No, he gets like this when he's in the lung for too long.
Copyright, damn it! God, that's
I've
not
been
even
listening
on
to
our
that.
soundboard.
For 5 hours.
Wait, it is on our soundboard?
I'm sorry, are
Oh,
you telling me
no.
I have Skibbity at will?
No, you have crazy frog.
Oh my god.
I didn't. Okay, I didn't add that to the soundboard.
Oh my god. Who did? Because there's only so few people that have permissions.
No, it ain't me. I know that
That's
much.
the actual question. Did I fuck up and give permission to everyone?
Everyone
don't think
spam it. Spam it now before
No.
it's taken from us.
Because, like, no, I'm not going to take it from... If you guys promise not to spam it, I will not take it away. Just...
You say?
Okay, are you done?
No, but I need to wait till it's enough time has passed.
Oh my god. Anyway,
The Phoenix looks at you as like, define normal. Anyways, she walks over to the latch of the iron lung and flicks it open.
She like nods at the Phoenix, like, thank you. Then she goes over and proceeds to start taking Balthazar out of it.
The Phoenix flies onto your shoulder and whispers in your ear, "You owe me 240 silver pieces," and then flies back.
Alvaro just sighs and nods at her. It's
So,
like,
what do you
come on,
need?
Balthazar.
You know, I might be more agreeable if you actually tell me why you're dragging me away. Also, your skin burns.
Alvaro groans, like, it's important business, and you,
Yeah,
among
I'm aware,
others,
but
are
why don't you
needed
just-
for it.
I'll figure out eventually. Just tell me.
Tell me.
Say it's preferred that I explain it when everybody's here.
Fine. Fine.
It'd be better to elaborate it all at once.
Wait, did you come to me first?
Yes, you were the first one I came to.
He starts to blush.
Damn.
She sees that, immediately drops. It's like, okay, on to your next classmate. And she like starts to walk.
He's falling in love.
Oh God.
That's
Grabs
playing
a hold
as-
of you, yeets you across the hallway.
That's what's
Yeah, then
playing in his
she just,
mind
like,
as
drops
he slow
him, and she's
as he
like,
slow-mo
okay, your next
as-
classmate. She walked away.
as he slow-mo falls to the ground, just in his mind, it's going, "'Cause he's falling in love."
All right.
I'm gonna cock shot.
Okay.
Okay.
Don
Who's
is
the next one?
Gee, I can do that because they're currently dead.
Oh my. Okay. Who's the
Currently
next one?
dead.
Give me money.
No, stop.
Okay. You know what?
Hey, Gorfist,
You know
how
what?
you feeling about a visit from the Firefox?
Heat. I'm
I'm
gonna
honest.
actually have to remove that now. If I can
Nicely done.
Worth it.
All right, Gorfist, where the hell are you?
Good question.
Adonis' wingman senses tingling, and he runs over to whoever the fuck is falling for someone right now.
No.
Oh
sorry, who?
no. Adonis.
No.
Mr. I break shit.
No.
The dramatic entrances.
Okay, I've just muted it. So, like, it'll be there for later, but I've just muted it for now.
Okay.
I can
All
hear
right.
it.
What?
I can hear it, so I'm happy.
Okay, in that case, I'll just keep it muted.
All right.
So where are you,
Gorfist,
Gorfist?
where is your happy ass at?
Good question. Probably staying in the dorms. Gonna be frank.
All right. Because Alvaro just kind of like comes in, and then fucking Balthazar like trailing behind her.
Oh, I thought you left me in the hallway.
No, she dropped you after you fucking blushed. Like, okay, we're moving on.
This is the
She just
first
didn't want to
time.
continue holding you after that.
This is the first time Balthazar's ever been picked.
Oh my god.
That's not true. For some reason, all the prostitutes have a real
No.
notice of Balthazar.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Probably
Mainly 'cause
the
Matt-
money.
Wait,
Mainly because Matt's always running them, but
Dear god. Okay.
well, then
So
it makes
Alvaro
sense why
starts to
Alvaro
approach
didn't
up
get
with,
along so well. The hooker boots.
She starts to approach, she's like going over the list in her hands, like, Gorfist?
It just looks up. Hmm?
You say, I hope you're not entirely busy, but there's currently an important matter going on, and you, among many of your other classmates, are needed, so kind of need you to come with to go fetch your
Just someone
friends.
screw up again.
What'd you say?
It wasn't me.
If someone screwed up again.
The textbook Gorefist is reading from while studying is A Guide to Llamas and the Magical Study of Economics.
That's quite a combination.
That's
Say-
quite a what the combination is this?
It's a Sims textbook. Duh.
I was gonna say,
What the Sigma?
Alvaro just kind of like sighs, like I told him, and she like gestures to Balthazar behind her. I'd rather elaborate with everybody here.
The Phoenix comes is like, I'm pretty sure she just doesn't know what the fuck is going on either, so just follow her, and then leaves.
Alright.
Okay, and then she's like going over a list and she's like crossing off names. Let's see. Who's the next one? Eeny, meeny, miny. Oh, Tardy!
Hello.
Oh god, you're right behind us.
She like turns on her heels. It's like,
No. It's actually horrifying because Tardy was riding on Frondy and just you turn around and there's a Trent behind you.
How does it keep
Yeah,
doing?
she'll
How does
turn
it
on-
keep doing this?
she'll like turn on her heels, expecting to look down at the fruit, but then see the feet of the fucking tree and just looks up. It's like, oh, Tardy, are you busy at all?
What's busy? Me and Frondy were playing patty cake earlier.
The Phoenix comes by and says, if he doesn't know what busy means, the answer is no. Then leaves.
Has he died recently?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry, that wasn't Hazel enough. Has he died recently?
Fun fact,
And Alvaro
nobody
just, like,
here
looks
knows
over
if he
at
has or
Balthazar,
hasn't.
Frondy? No, not Frondy. Tardy? Who am I?
Was that Balthazar?
Yes.
Mhm.
Tardy knows who Balthazar is.
You died in the last mission.
He has a notebook now.
He
Yeah, notebook.
learned how to read.
He did learn how to read.
Yeah.
Every time?
No.
He doesn't lose how to read.
Well,
This is how
part of-
amnesia.
well,
Kind of weird.
No, he doesn't learn knowing how to read because he literally absorbed the knowledge of reading through his roots.
Oh,
I
right. I forgot.
Yeah,
that was-
it's freaking weird, but yeah, no.
Somebody
Oh,
poured
sure.
alphabet soup into his pot.
No,
Okay,
no, magic.
Hey, that needs to be the canon reason why now.
okay,
Yeah,
well,
no shit. It doesn't make sense otherwise. It'll only make sense because I did it.
Well, I
my
guess
God.
that makes sense, and I'm fine with that answer.
Hover sighs and like goes to like re-say. Since you don't know that word, are you doing anything at the moment?
I was playing patty cake with Frondy.
Okay, but are you right now?
I can play patty cake right now if you want.
She like clears her throat. It's like, I preferably not because we have something important to do. If you could help gather your friends.
Help Frond? Frond needs Tardy's help?
Yes, Tardy,
yeah,
come.
I'm needing pretty much everybody's
Okay,
assistance in your group.
me come and help you. Frondy will come too.
Okay. And she like starts to write down like Frondy on the list and then crosses off the names. Let's see.
For
Who
some
do we
reason
have
on the
next?
list it says hooker boots.
That's not her writing, is it?
No. No,
she
it's
like
not.
she immediately sees it and starts to aggressively scribble it out so it's incoherent.
But wait,
Ah, that gets it.
Hooker Boots is on there, but in place of someone's name.
Don't look
Don't
at me.
tell me. I'm sorry. Don't tell me you're leaning towards who I think you're leaning towards.
I'm not
on this
leaning
one.
towards anyone. You're gonna tell me who Hooker Boots is.
What do you guess? It starts with an M and ends with a U.
Who?
I also don't know who that is.
No. One of the people Graves mentioned is so Gavilan, instead of writing down their name, instead of letting you write down your name, very quickly wrote Hooker Boots in place of their name. So tell me, who did Gavilan write Hooker Boots in place of the name of?
Oh, is it God, who is it? Is it Ringo? I'm supposing.
No, the students.
Everyone here is barefoot though. There are no Hooker Boots.
No, like the current people you have left to call Hooker Boots are Uratem. And you got Patience. That's it. Oh, and Estriel.
God.
So,
right.
which one of those three is Hooker Boots?
Fucking at this point. Mainly because of the reminder of what art I'm doing of him at some point.
Yes.
God. Alright.
Well, he can't be Hooker Boots
pretty
at this
much
moment,
as she's in the
then.
middle of scribbling it out, she realizes, like, and then she starts to write down the name and then continues on with the list. Who do we want to go to next? Eeny, meeny, money. Hey, Miss Fling Everything with her mind. Where are thou?
Checking out Estriel.
Yeah, but where are you with Estriel?
I don't know, wherever she is.
Right, probably studying somewhere then, so probably, let's see, library, I'd say then?
Library. Take me to the library.
Shut up.
You need it if you're calling it that.
No, it's because Bella's mom says that she calls it library.
Yeah.
She doesn't pronounce it right.
So, yeah, so she's just sitting there, like, I think she's, you know what? She's confident enough to sit right in front of Estriel and just, like, checking her out while she's just studying.
The phoenix lands on your head because you're sitting so perfectly still, and they claw their little claws into your skull.
Bro, what?
You are a statue, bro!
What do you mean?
Live with it. You know exactly what he means.
No, I don't think any of you understand what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, it's like... Okay,
I don't either.
Maybe one of you has watched the Studio C skit Poker Face.
Korean barbecue.
And if you've ever
My
seen
favorite.
that, if you've ever seen the Poker Face skit, it's like, it's this whole skit about how poker players, regardless of whatever they're thinking, are just like still and stoic. And that's like what, like, that's what I'm saying, that Patience is right now. Still stoic to the point where, freaking falcon sinks its talons into its head because it thinks it's a statue and doesn't flinch.
She's just so into staring at Estriel that she doesn't react at all.
Oh
in the garden of land.
So anyway, Alvera starts to walk in, and then she kind of like comes up and like knocks on one of the bookshelves to get their attention. It's like, okay, it's 2 for 1. All right, Patience and Estriel.
The Phoenix says 2 for 1. I think you mean 3 for 1. Hey, I want biscuits and tea.
she looks up and is like,
just looks around the corner. Who wants biscuits and tea?
I want biscuits and tea.
I'm sorry, is fucking just walk in, is that what said?
Yeah, basically.
Yes.
Forcibly drawn into it, yes.
Yeah, she just kind of like looks over to see him, and then she like starts crossing off at least like 4 names. Like, okay, since another few of you are here, there's some important business I need to gather you guys.
Yeah, just give me a second. Then she just goes back to staring.
And Estro's like looking at her, and then pans over to Patience, like, I'm sorry, how long have you been here?
Damn.
Like, I'm sorry, how long have you been here, like, staring?
The Phoenix looks back at you and says, I'm sorry, am I not allowed in the library because I made a fire? What are you, a racist against animals? You racist animal?
I thought it was because you don't have a sphincter.
A what? Okay.
And
What
therefore you shit over all the books.
What? No. No, I shot before coming inside.
You don't...
All
okay.
all you hear is someone screaming, "Oh God, it's everywhere!"
It's in my sleeping bag again!
No. What you would actually hear someone yell outside, guys, why does the bush catch on fire every day at 3:15 p.m. exactly?
Alfred's like
Now-
turning over towards the sound and then turns back slowly. It's like, alright,
No, you see, if it wasn't muted, this is when I would have used my ring ding ding.
Atalanta is like, anyways, I gotta go. That guy's name is Moses, so I'm gonna fuck with him about the burning bush. I'll be right back.
okay.
Alright.
And then you hear a booming voice go, I am!
Okay.
Moses!
Over
You
tell
must
Sam's
free
like,
the
"Alright,
Osirians!
God. Lover is like looking at him. It's like, all right. If neither of the 3 of you are busy, really need you for something. Along with, and she like motions to the rest of the classmates behind her, them as well. I'll elaborate what the deal is once we get everybody. Presuming is scrolling over the list. Is this actually everybody, or is there my still
This is
missing people?
everyone. And as you walk out,
Okay.
it's like, take this stuff and go to the Ruby Prince and tell him to let my people go.
Just that dead eye stare from just
I
like,
too long for death.
No, I'm not gonna do it. The Ruby Prince asked me for money on the internet.
You know,
Alvarez,
it would actually
looking
be
over the
funny
list.
2 campaigns from now, because the internet will actually be a thing 2 campaigns from now. And that would
That's a grand mistake.
well, it is. That's part of the reason why it's 2 campaigns from now at the peak of the apocalypse. Duh. Think, Will. Think.
Does that mean Kirkball's gonna be around when the internet exists?
Yes.
Fuck no.
Yes, it does.
you do remember who made the internet, right?
Yes, I remember, but God damn it.
You're telling me that Gurkval is going to be one of those people on MySpace just posting like emo pictures?
No.
No.
Gurkval is
Blinking
gonna
to
be
everything?
the guy who pokes you on Facebook just to annoy you.
Graves is
No.
going to be the guy who.
But Kirkball
just wears
can't
the
troll, he has to tell the
sunglasses.
truth all the time.
I'm sorry, there's nothing lying about poking someone just to annoy them.
No, that's not what Kirkball
Alright.
does. Kirkball's not gonna stir shit on the internet.
Graves is going to have a Punisher avatar and wear sunglasses and be in a truck.
God. Okay. So Alvara's just like going over the list, like, but oh, okay, this is everybody. She's like marking off the like last name on the list, like, okay, so the ordeal that's going on, it's currently a scenario that one of the ISP's project members are currently missing, and I had received a letter from whoever has them, pretty much putting it in a scenario of a kidnapped kind of case. And
Brave shows up and is like, "Oh, good, you gathered them. Now I can explain what's going on." Yeah. So, Alvara, one thing very quickly: what you're dealing with is something we're going to deal with, but unfortunately, there are two people who we need to get the information on who would probably actually be able to look into the level of bullshit we're going to. So we're going to go see Alvis so that we can talk to Calisandra.
Not the ass piss.
Alvis, not the ass.
Oh, that's much better.
Yes.
All right. And in that case, waste no time. We're heading there now.
I mean, Alvis's office hours don't start for another 20 minutes, so we gotta waste 20 minutes of time.
We could go grab a bite to eat. This is great bar they opened up. It's getting killer reviews.
So Alvaro looks over. It's like, considering how I'm feeling right now about this scenario, not really hungry.
Oh, come on. It's called the... I think it's called the Cauldron?
So,
it's called the Campfire.
Alvaro, like, looks over at him. It's like, I run that.
But now there's this bird. It's become very popular lately.
That would be Gavilan. That's one of the other Ice Piece members.
No.
He's running it for me because of the scenario happening.
What? No,
I don't wanna
Gavilan's
go
right there,
anymore.
flirting with that weird co-ed. Well, at least I think it's flirting.
What?
What?
I don't know, he just started cawing uncontrollably when he saw that weird goblin.
Oh, him. I don't like him very much.
Yeah, I didn't much either. Anyway,
Fuck you mean by that?
Gavilan is an acquired taste. For most people. I fucking love Gavilan.
Alvaro looks over. It's like, yeah, pretty much before he went through his whole, like, I don't know, like, torturous learning state or whatever the hell he goes on about.
You mean the dequarkification?
Yeah, he was a little unbearable, but it's not as bad now.
Yeah. To be fair,
just
I like
imagine
everyone.
Darkfall running like a Saren Ray like youth group on the internet.
Well, to be fair, I'm Graves. I just like everyone.
Hey kids, have you heard about death? It's pretty swell.
Alvara's like, so what the hell are we supposed to do for the next? And she like tries to look for a clock or whatever. It's like however long.
20 minutes. And as for what we do, we go over what we know about this letter. Which, by the way, all of this is coming from the senses that are not psyched.
Hello, Bella.
Because, once again, I, Graves Ulfinrear, cannot read. I have no idea what the letter says, but I can smell the entire thing to the point where I can give you an absolutely detailed explanation of where it came from and every step of the process.
Oh, it's okay, Mr. Orc. It's good to admit your flaws.
You're welcome to come in, child.
Let's see.
I'm not a child. I'm 20 years old.
Well, you can listen. I'm talking. So, well,
Anyway.
long story short, you know anything about demiplanes and tracking down unique demiplanes to their signature and all that?
No.
Who's he asking this to? Just,
Literally
the group of
anyone. Aside from
No.
Reeves, because, like, it's different Reeves that would do that, so... Okay, now imagine that I told you, okay, now track a demiplane of 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 a demiplane.
Oh, fuck
down.
yourself.
Whoa, that's a bit uncalled for.
Okay. Now you see how complicated that is. Now imagine at every possible step of the way, there's at least 8 variables multiplied by a factor of 8 with each step. Okay, now multiply the number of variables in that by 1,000,000, and that's about as hard as it is for me to pinpoint the exact location that letter came from.
Okay.
I can tell it does have some
Which is why, at that point, you need to attack possibilities, not planes. Think of a higher dimension if you can. I know it might be hard for you, Graves. Anyway, back to surveillance mode.
So essentially, there is a lot of puzzle pieces that need to be solved. And there is a few people who could solve those puzzle pieces. But 2 of them want us dead. And the others is sort of missing in action at the moment. So unless you want to go talk to Replica or Replicant, I think we should probably try and figure out where Matt is.
Okay.
Which means we have to talk to Alvis because we have to talk to Calasandra, and Calasandra can't be talked to without talking to Alvis, and Alvis is trying to avoid me outside of areas where he can't just sit down and talk with me in a private space because of course he is.
Okay.
So, essentially, the smart... Yeah, this is a shit show. I'm going to just put it to you bluntly. That's what I'm getting at. But, good news. That blood smells like it was not from a violent or bloody wound, and Seth smells fine based upon that blood.
Okay.
Even if he is, it still doesn't give me any comfort.
Why not?
Feeding him caviar.
How dare they! I'm allergic to caviar!
I don't know what that sound I made was. Ding, ding.
It was a rolled R.
I can't. No, that was. I can't roll my R's. That was not a rolled R.
That was.
Oh, God.
How? Okay. You should have told me I need to retrieve that.
It was a rolled R. You rolled your R. That's what that clicking was at the end.
This reminds me of when the night I accidentally learned how to whistle and I was just going insane. I don't need this. I don't need this right now.
Oh, God. So while Balthazar is just like writhing in himself over there.
Balthazar became Mexican.
He's foaming at the mouth.
Oh no.
Damn, is that a vintage wine I smell in the blood? God damn. Living like a king.
It's not helping,
Old
Graves.
tree collection.
I can tell by the scent neither the wine nor the caviar is high in calories, so they're not trying to fatten him up.
No, they're starving him.
No, it's just enough calories that if he continues to work out or even just not eat in intermittent fasting style, he'll stay the same weight.
Oh no, I don't know if that's good or not.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know his workout plans and dieting goals.
Now, Alvaro just like starts to wander over to the other side of the library just to look around.
We're outside of the library.
I didn't even know that we moved.
Yes, because I very clearly said that as you walk outside of the library, you hear, "Now go take this staff to the Ruby Prince and tell him to let your people go."
Yeah, no, I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that part. I heard the screaming part, but I didn't hear that we went outside.
Yeah, I didn't hear that either. I just imagine we heard it from somehow inside. Just make it even funnier.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
It is not... Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. Originally, I made that a joke, but I do have plans to have an arc in that nation, and like, no, that's an actual character we're gonna have happening now. I'm sorry.
God.
Fair enough.
So Alvaro just kind of like...
It was on Earth Goals anyways.
Sit down.
Essentially, Alvaro, what I'm saying is, if anything, they're just holding him to gloat against you, meaning their MO is not to harm Seth, but to torture you, essentially.
Oh no, you specifically, who I'm pointing to, are the reason they are being held captive.
She looks at that. I was like, yeah, I couldn't have guessed either way.
I'm guessing the letter said something similar.
It mainly just said that they had him, and they had no... Pretty much they wanted nothing in, like, regards of getting him back, because they don't plan to, or... I just rather not even look at the letter again.
Okay, give me the letter.
And she, like, pulls it out of her pocket and hands it to him.
Okay, do me a favor, Uratem, read this letter to me.
I'm assuming you're giving me access to the letter?
Yeah.
I.e., which one is it?
Oh, no, this was an ad-lib letter, so I'll read it out loud in your stead.
Okay, got it. That's why I was like, if you're wanting me to, you're gonna have to do the thing.
Hello. It is a pleasure to finally make your acquaintance, though this is not the first time we've heard of each other. I just wanted to say that I've come by with this letter to tell you that I have Seth. He is mine now. I have no intention of giving him back. If you really want to figure out more about what's going on, ask your mother.
Oh no. This should have been the perfect time for the crazy frog.
No. Or we'll just
I was
immediately
gonna say, was it
pipe
mother?
off as, like,
I was gonna say, was it mother, or was it something along the lines saying, like, you know, saying something with, like, family? Like,
oh,
I
yeah,
heard,
no, it was ask your
I think you said something like
family.
that.
It was very non-specific, you're right.
Yeah.
So Graves is like, huh. Well, that could mean anyone, really.
Name off well-known family members.
Well, I mean, that depends upon if she, like me and Matt, view the Ice Peace Project First Generation as an extended family of sorts. Because then that's literally everyone.
Just Alberta just kind of like sits up,
Let's
like
say
it's like if it's labeling
not
for.
extended.
Wow.
Well, if it's not extended family, then that only leaves Elvira's mother, but she's off doing a photo shoot in Tien.
Oh, is that what they're
Oh
calling it?
God! For what magazine this time?
Horrors Monthly?
Dear God! Of
Oh,
course.
she got on Horse. Oh, she got on Horse Monthly.
Bitch, she's the cover!
Oh, good for
Oh,
her.
no.
You must be
Oh
proud. You must
no!
be proud, Alvera. I can't read that on account that the paper makes my
Alberta's just
fingers
like
blister.
slowly,
But
like
you should
What
be
is that
proud.
word?
burying her
mean?
face into her hands and groaning.
I know what month means, but what does the other word mean?
It means her mother.
Okay.
Graves
Yeah,
is
but
like...
you killed
But
Will.
why not just say
Okay.
mother then?
Graves,
Oh, because
Graves looks
she's a
at Balthazar
very-
as like, actually, yeah, what does whore mean?
She's a very,
Oh.
very naughty mother.
Alberta like immediately speaks up. It's like, let's not
A
elaborate what
very
anything means on that
dirty
note.
mother. A very filthy mother. A very bad mommy.
Oh.
I need a minute. And Alberta just like stands up and walks a few feet away.
Okay, I won't call everybody's mother whore then.
Good job. You should only call the poorest mothers whores like her.
What does whore mean? Graves says again.
I was gonna say, Alberta
I-
just like said like she
Well,
needs
you
a
just
minute
got
to like
the
walk a
definition,
few feet
Graves.
away.
Yeah.
Oh my
Graves.
God.
No. I know what is the definition? He just said it's a person's mother who's very, very dirty. But like, that's not usually. I don't think of mud-covered moms when I think of whores. Usually, it's the places.
All
where...
right, Graves. All right. If
Say
you
out-
want to explain to the child what a whore is, please.
Alberta
all
like
the
This
time
is
you
a
need.
college. Why are there children here?
This is a very complicated and lengthy question.
Hello.
Alberta's just coming back. It's like, all right. It's like she like motions to Graves. It's like, come here a second.
Uh huh.
And she like she leans over to whisper to him like what it is.
No.
Wait. I'm sorry. What? No. Oh my God. With a what?
A
Oh.
what? A what in the?
In what? Oh
Seth is-
God. I'm
Seth
sorry.
isn't
They made cheese with what?
Above table.
But Seth isn't even here. Why are we talking about a kitty cat?
No, above table. I was really tempted to either just say that she like whispers exactly what it is, or she could just come in and say, "What did Matt used to do exactly?" Or like, what was his position at some point?
Matt was
Or, like, one of the
never.
positions
Matt
he
was
had.
a courier for the Calistrian Church, so
Well,
he had.
actually,
Oh my goodness!
during his time where his wife would like to be cooked, he was technically the royal whore. He was the royal whore.
So in other words, it's like either Alvera like whispered to him what it actually is, or it's like,
Well, now,
so tell me, because you're his
now
best
what is the
friend,
difference
what
between
was the
royal
role that
whore
he
and
used
just
to
regular
have?
whore? I'm
Oh,
confused.
No. What Alvera would probably actually do is start reciting everything in the Calistrian Bible, which is just a book filled of dirty words and activities.
Oh my God!
Taurus!
Oh no.
Oh no! Wait. No, above table, I forgot. She still has that pop-up edition one.
Damn
sweet
Oh
straight.
no.
She still has that pop-up edition. I remember it. I remember. She had that shit tucked away.
Oh, she tucked it away, did she?
Yeah, no, she had that shit hidden. She wanted
Oh,
nobody to know
goddamn.
she had that shit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna finish that joke.
I mean, fucking Melody gave it to her. I remember that.
Yeah, because only High Priest of areas have the pop-up editions.
Oh my God. I mean, that's
And you know what,
literally
you-
that's
you know-
literally
you know
when
what?
Alvera went into I don't even fucking remember what it was
You got shot in the
that
cup.
she went in for.
Oh, jeez. Sorry, British. I've been watching a lot of British shit recently, so like
God.
the C word just
Anyway,
slipped out because it's not a thing
continue
there.
on.
Ugh.
So Alvaro like clears her throat after telling us like, anyways.
I don't know if I want to continue helping me with all that you just said. I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm sort of obligated to.
Alvaro
but,
just
like,
looks at him. It's like, it's my mother that we're talking about.
Your mother does all of those things.
I'd be surprised if there was one thing on there that she didn't do.
All does them. She invented half.
Where do you think the
There's a-
Equestrian cheese came
There's
from?
a reason she's on the cover, good sir. She is
Where
committed
do you
to the
think the
craft.
Equestrian cheese came from?
Oh my god.
She's a culinary connoisseur and a colingus connoisseur.
God.
Sex!
Anyway.
I'm talking about sex!
Oh my
Okay,
god.
let's
Balthazar is
continue on.
just
Holy
going
shit.
the full guy in the wind tunnel yelling,
Sorry.
Sex! I want to have sex! I'm thinking about sex!
Everyone looks at Gavel and he blushes and sorry, you get pent up in your own body and gives you a rash.
Alvaro just like looks at him. It's like, you know what? I don't even want to know. She like pans back over. It's like, anyway.
I think it's been 20 minutes now. Let's go see Elvis.
Yes, please.
Yeah,
let's
please.
do that. I can't keep this up, can I? Ring ding.
No.
Graves walks
No.
up to the door and knocks. Alvis, this door is locked. Pulls out great axe. Alvis, you're gonna have to pay for this door being locked. And Alvis walks over and he unlocks it and opens it. Like, oh, what do you want? Alvis, I just want to talk.
Alvin.
And Alvaro
Famous
just
last
like
word.
Alvaro like
Alvin.
peeks out from behind him. It's
I
like,
just want to talk.
yeah, Alvaro peeks out from behind Graves. Like, we have some things to talk about, but also Graves, put your axe down.
I'm sorry, I'm wielding my axe at the moment.
Yes.
Huh. Sorry about that, Elvis.
And she like pats his arms. Like, we'll work on that.
At
she, like,
this
walks
point, my
in.
axe has become like a third leg.
Oh, I got my own.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear you say that.
Why? Is that a euphemism of some sort?
Sometimes,
you literally
yes.
used it as a euphemism.
Why would he know it's a euphemism?
Because Alvaro just like looks at him.
He
He's like,
literally
"All
would
right."
not have said that his axe is a third leg if he did not know that that was a euphemism.
Because Alvaro looks at him. It's like, I'll elaborate to you when we're not on campus grounds.
Okay, but I've got to go
Why would
sparring
you
with
hide
the
it?
one-eyed monster after
Why would
we're
you
done
not
here.
say it on campus grounds?
My God.
Nobody's telling me things.
I would also like to repeat my joke of Graves saying, "Oh, don't. After this, I got to go spar with a one-eyed monster."
Oh my God.
Ding ding.
Yeah, Thorum's in town. We're gonna go spar. He has an eye patch, and he's a monster, so he's a one-eyed monster.
Hold on, I have something with this.
Anyway,
Your friend's
Above
monster's
board, this is your
rude.
friendly reminder that it's 8:30 at night, currently central.
Yes.
anyway. So, Elvis, we have some things to discuss.
Okay, how can I help you?
We need to find a way to get to Matt because it's a very, very particularly serious matter.
And you're under the assumption I have any way of finding him.
I presume you either do or somebody who does.
Huh. No offense, but why would I tell you if I did?
One of the Ice Peace Project members are missing and is currently being held captive by whoever took him. And she pulls out the note to show him.
Okay, so again, Graves pulls out his axe and breaks with us. Alvis, you know why you're gonna tell us this. Let's not beat around the bush any longer. Okay. Alvis. Fine. I'll call Calasandra here, but she's not going to be available for 2 days.
It's Alvaro just like leans over like a defeated state. It's like, oh, god damn it.
Graves swings the axe over Alvis's head. Alvis, I could shorten it to 24 hours. Graves swings it a bit closer. It's like, okay, god damn, okay, I get it, it's important.
I was gonna say Alvaro just staying like leaned over. She like reaches out to pat Graves on the arm. It's like, thank you.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get much out of this to begin with, but like, hey, it's worth a shot.
Yeah.
And Calasandra just appears in a chair. It's like, god damn, invisibility spells will get you so far in life. Hello.
They were great, says Still.
Alvaro sits up. It's like, so, considering you're just here, you, heard the ordeal.
Frick, nobody commented on that one. God damn it.
I didn't hear it, I'm sorry.
Man, Matt didn't even notice that one. That's it.
You cut out. I didn't hear it either.
Oh, so they work great, says Syl.
Yes, I heard everything, and I'm aware of the situation, and my answer is, no.
Above board, what's the character's name that just popped in?
Calasandra. She's been here the whole time. She was actually having a meeting with Alvis to discuss this very series of events that is going on.
Or you were referring to Syl?
Oh, so even they know what's going on too, and we just happen to come in to also discuss the issue.
Yeah. My answer is no. I'm not getting him involved in this moment because, oh dear God, all of you come in, close the door, and don't break anything else.
Alvaro like leads over to like guide everybody in, and then closes the door once everybody's in.
Okay, how many of you here are students of the academy?
I raise my hand.
I also raise my hand.
Asriel raises her hand.
Cool. That was really a rhetorical question. So all of you are aware of, let's just put it bluntly, Professor Magnum and his weird fucking quirks. Sometimes the fucking is literal, other times it's a metaphor for how weird the quirks are. But in this case,
which as far as I know, he hasn't.
In this case,
what?
You should not know about the literal sense of that word, but the metaphorical one. Yeah, so you want to... Okay, here's my question for you. How many of you think that this should be something easy to solve, and the fact that it's getting blown out of proportion means something somewhere in the apparatus of how our society works is failing? Gavilan, come on.
does not put his hand up.
Okay, Gavilan.
Hello?
Gavilan, why aren't you raising your hand?
I'm not there.
No, Gavilan's here.
What?
Balthazar?
What was the question?
Basically the question was, Okay, how many of you have thought to yourself, this is a weird thing to have gone so far. Something in our public structures must be failing at an absurd level due to some fucking weird issue.
Well, Gavilan's a part of that public structure now, so he would not raise his hand.
I mean, that is why she's calling you out of it. Gavilan, what do you think the most likely apparatus that is failing here is?
The health code?
No. So here's the long story short of it. Matt knows who is spreading these rumors. He has told none of us that name. So we are unable to deal with it.
Okay.
Why do you think that is, class?
Probably because the person who's spreading it is someone close to us.
If by close to us you mean a student at the academy, because fucking... Look, I'm going to be honest with you, a lot of Matt's good experiences with Alex Straza are permanent trauma infused as a happy memory. This is one of those instances. So this is why you guys have been on a wild goose chase for the past, I don't know, half a month? Because, like, he's trying to get the support of your fellow students so that you can have a whole kumbaya, come to fucking Eridan moment where y'all are just like, okay, we can agree to stop this shit. Meanwhile, the most quick solution would be for one of us to stop the source of the rumors, no matter what. But because Matt won't allow a student who is going through, quote-unquote, a tough time to be hurt for the sake of his own safety, I have had to tuck him into a place that I'm not going to even begin to describe how hard it would be to get in there with intentions to murder him, because I don't trust any of you. Because this is a real fucking problem.
Alvaro is just like rubbing her eyes, like. So we're just kind of stuck in a place where if we can't get this figured out, we can't even get the situation of Seth being missing figured out.
I mean, can I see the envelope the letter came in?
She like pulls it out and slides it over across whatever part of the desk that wasn't destroyed.
Yeah, no, there. Yeah, no, until we get this figured out, we're not going to be able to figure out where this letter came from.
You say, well, I would sure damn hope that we figure out where everything is, because currently, and she like gestures to the necklaces she's wearing now from Graves, because of this thing, if I wasn't wearing it, shit would not be intact right now, because I'm not doing good internally.
Don't worry, it won't come off without my permission.
I may be a period cop, but I'm not.
Don't worry, it won't come off without the person who gave it to you's permission.
Seth is getting angry because he didn't come up with that.
Look, long story short, you guys have some work to do before I can convince this dumbass to go through with a plan to stop all this bullshit, before he can come out of the fucking place I put him in because I'm worried people are going to try and assassinate him for being too stubborn, which has happened several times throughout Tal'Dain history, recent Tal'Dain history. I mean, that's literally why our current ruler of Taldor is on the throne, because of a stubborn bitch. Look, it's a long story, but what I'm trying to say is he is safe, and I have a feeling that you're going to have to go down other routes, Alvaro, to try and figure out any semblance of what's going on with that. Also, I don't. Alvera, if it makes it any easier on you, I don't think you have to worry too much because, based upon Graves really should not have had that letter read in public. That's like espionage 101. Keep people look. Long story short, the way that letter is written, it seems more like a, oh, look at me, I'm the person who's jealous of you for whatever reason, and I've stolen what you've held most, and I'm going to treat him better kind of bullshit.
I just wanted to try to find where Matt is just to get this figured out, because I'm onto a certain level to where either try to figure out what's going on, or I'm trying to go to figure it out myself, and I'm dead ass near to going to do that. Because I don't know how to feel at the moment, and a lot of that is pushing me towards I need to figure it out myself.
Interesting. Counter thought. The entire world ends if I don't do it this way. I mean, probably not. But, like, there's a non-0% chance that... Look, we are on fucking pins and needles on the edge of the abyss, Alvera. Give it a couple of weeks, and we'll get on our way with it. That is, if the rest of these guys can be efficient, which is not outside of their wheelhouse. So, you just give us a couple of weeks. If they can't get to a point where in a couple of weeks' time they can't figure it out, I'll get Matt the letterhead so he can tell you where it came from. Can you wait 2 weeks?
I mean, I'm mildly impatient. Try. But considering part of that note mentions to talk to family, I might end up going to discuss with my mother to find out any part of that.
Well, the fun part
the only
about
bit of
this
family
is
I've got right
I do
now.
know what planet this letter comes from.
She like blinks for a moment. It's like, I'm sorry, you care to repeat that?
I know what planet this comes from.
Oh
So,
no!
This thing doesn't even come from here.
Nope.
I was gonna say, excuse me for what I'm gonna say on campus grounds, but what the fuck do you mean it is not from here?
You are under the assumption that this is written in blood, right?
Well, that's what Graves figured.
Well, yeah, that's because it's from the Red Star. It's a very common ink. It smells of blood because it's made out of the soil there, which is made of mostly iron. Water down iron and you get blood type smell and taste.
So this isn't even written in what it...
Nope.
I'm so... Did you even know about this, Graves?
I'm sorry, there are other planets.
So she like goes to stand up. It's like I need to go breathe for a minute. She like goes to leave the room and closes the door behind her.
So, legitimate question is, did that buy me 2 weeks?
I was gonna say, as she was just like looking around, it's like, I'm not entirely sure. But she does not seem very happy, but considering that she said that she could try, maybe? I'm kind of afraid to say anything on her behalf, seeing her this way.
I mean, at the very least, she thinks she has a direction ahead.
I suppose when she mentioned about talking to her mom, or
What? No, don't be ridiculous. This is written in blood. Just try to calm her down.
yeah, I mean, the attempt of calming her down. I'm not too sure about that part, but I mean.
Also, this is written from the Red Star. So, like, I'm not wrong. That's where the postage was sent from. But, like, you know. Unless any of you know how to get to another planet, I think we're gonna be waiting quite a while.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to say on that one.
I mean, like, unless some of you have at some point interacted with a being trapped on the Red Star, I don't think we have any way of getting there in any feasible time frame.
Above board, Matt, is this hinting
Above
towards
board,
what I
I'm
think it's
talking
hinting
about
towards?
Eridan, yes.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I immediately figured. As Drew like looks over, it's like, actually,
if you are going to say I'm right, I need you to shut up and say nothing for the next 2 weeks.
she like as he like cuts her off, she just like has her mouth open, just like slowly closes her mouth, like puts her hand down.
Oh, and by the way, when I mean shut up for 2 weeks, I mean, like, if you even accidentally let that slip around, Alvera, I will murder you.
This isn't Alvera?
No, this is Estriel.
Can't you do a dumb voice so you forget half the time like me?
Oh, God.
Oh, and Gavilan, I need you to be... hey, Gavilan? Come here for a second. I want to show you a photo I took at our, at Caden Fest a while back.
Hey, can you believe she didn't know there were other planets? What a loser.
So, she shows you the most embarrassing photo that could have ever been taken of you at a festival involving Cade and Kalian, which is an extra level of embarrassing, because there's a lot of embarrassing things Cadenites get up to on the regular.
What was I even doing there?
Something illegal in 3 countries, something immoral in 80 countries, and something totally inadmissible in the rest of them.
Well, this picture's clearly fake, but I doubt my subjects will be smart enough to realize that. What do you want?
Oh no, it's 100% real, and I don't think your life.
Let me have this. Let me have this. Why can't my character be serious?
Well,
what do you want?
I need you to keep Alvera busy, whatever the cost.
That will be difficult. Even when she's happy, she usually just sits there and stares into the abyss, going, I just, I think.
For every day that you manage to keep her from freaking out about this, I will destroy 1 photo, starting with this one, of increasing levels of, you get fucked.
What do we define as freaking out about this?
Trying to go and start another issue, like going to speak to our mother, or, going into the woods trying to hunt down any undead who might have a link to this.
Okay, I think I can do that.
Yes.
Estriel like looks over, it's like, I'm sorry, there's undead involved in that?
I think I can do that very well.
Well, that explains the photo from Caden Fest 2020, whatever.
I'm gonna use gate.
Where are you gating to?
I don't know. Another plane don't matter. It's not here.
Then why don't you use anywhere but here?
Well, I don't understand. It's like the death plane. My plan is just like put it right my plan is to put it right outside the door to the inn, and I'll say, "Hey, Alvera, come here." There's something crazy coming outside. Then we rush out, and then we just, without realizing it, walk through the gates. Like, oh no, we're in a dimension. Oh, the gate's gone. Oh, can you make a gate? Can you make a gate, Alvera? Oh, you can't. I guess we're stuck
At that
here
point,
for
you're
15
just asking
days.
for death.
It
Well,
don't
no,
matter.
no, because you can't use any of your magic.
Oh my god. I mean, she still has her weapons, but even if she can't use those either, she's still got her hands. She will try to
Dim door,
strangle.
bitch, I'm gone.
Oh,
Hell, I
wait,
can
wait,
tele-
wait.
I
You
can
are
teleport.
leaving her to a very dangerous device of her own
Wait,
head, leaving
wait,
her
I
by
just
herself
realized-
that
For
way.
the record, is this canonically what happens?
Not yet.
I'm gonna pitch Keat an idea. Keat, you send her to Pharasma to babysit.
My idea was around with Depp. I wasn't sure she'd die.
No,
Oh my
first of
God.
all, if you mean
Boneyard,
negative,
whatever it's
Boneyard is
I
not.
know it's the boneyard.
First of all, Realm of Death, usually I think of negative energy plane, not the Boneyard. Second
Whatever.
of all,
Dead people go to the boneyard. It's the realm of death.
dead people also go to heaven, the abyss, hell.
They go to the boneyard first.
That is true.
Anyway, yeah, I was planning on sending her there, and then keeping an eye on her from the distance. Because if I get close,
Pharasma's like, oh, Alvera, you're here. Let's watch the 59 million eon reruns of Friends.
Oh, I thought we were going to finish the
Oh
Jurassic.
my god.
I thought we were going to finish the Jurassic Continent series.
No. The next Jurassic Continent movie doesn't air for another 5 eons.
That's just enough time to catch up.
We are already caught up, Honey Boo.
Honey Boo for the guests.
I only do it. Look, this is a platonic relationship. I just do it to make fun of you at this point.
Man, I've got a demon lord, a cool wife, and death herself pining over me. Galen's got a weird life.
Okay, so, no, I don't know if you know the, oh goodness, we're gonna have to start at the first eon of the reruns of Friends. Okay, let's lock in.
I'm sorry. Did the whole thing of bringing Alvera there happen, or what the fuck happened? I thought we were just having a conversation. I didn't know we were doing anything.
Oh no,
This happens later.
Well, no, that totally happens. That's totally happening. A 59 eon rerun of Friends.
Oh my god. Yeah, but Alvera didn't even go that far. She was just like outside the campus, just getting air.
Well, it'll happen later. This will happen tonight before she gets any ideas.
It's very easy for me to make a gate. I just need enough space over there. So you walking outside, that's even better.
Oh my god.
I can literally pop it right in front of you.
Yeah, you're just gonna do that, grab her and yank her in, dear lord.
Oh my goodness.
She's gonna have a fight or flight stance and she's gonna try and strangle you.
I just realized the funniest thing. You know, the interdimensional TV.
Uh-oh.
Vaguely.
Interplanar, interdimensional, omnidimensional TV.
Okay, let's not go too far with this talk. We got other stuff to do.
Yeah, today I had some things to clarify about the lore. And I don't think, even with the one we selected, we're going to be able to get it done. But with the one we selected, tomorrow can be a twofer.
Oh yeah, you should check out my notes. There we go.
Yep. That is a lot of notes.
Yep, detailed. I actually stopped gaming to write them. There you go. Don't expect it every time.
I won't, but it's nice to have it today. Ooh, there's even scenes.
Yes, this session has 2 of them. I grouped in, lumping the group together with all of the non-canon events as part of scene 1.
Wonderful.
Said, as Joe's kind of looks over at Alphys, like.
And I threw in a Reeve the robot half-baked bard joke in the middle of it. You'll probably see it.
Is it in the different text?
Yes.
Wonderful. Okay. Tomorrow we will get on that Affinity Edition. I think we wrap things up with this little thing as it stands for now. I honestly did not expect this to go this long into session, but honestly, some of these jokes, like the whole fucking Pathfinder
I mean, to be fair, Matt, this is kind of around where we end normally, so it's kind of...
Oh yeah, I did say we were going to go an extra hour, huh?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, since we started late.
Yeah.
I mean, that was gonna be funny and have Estriel push on the whole thing of, God, I already forgot his name. Fucking. God, what the fuck is his name again? I already forgot.
Who are you talking about?
The god dude, whatever.
Aridin?
Aridin?
Aridin, yeah, Aridin. I like immediately forgot. It's like, wait, I'm sorry. What? My brain went burr for a second.
Your brain went.
Yeah, I've been having a bad headache all day.
Yeah.
So I'm just kind of like.
So, I'm a tired boy. So if we're done, I'm going to
Yeah, let's call it here, everyone. We'll see y'all tomorrow at the normally scheduled time, unless I'm dying of heat again.
All right.
Bye bye.